Studios stand by.
Remove legal. And cue logo.
Started. We're set.
The Dow Jones dropped about 11% today, leaving it at about 9,542.
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
This is 30 seconds, folks.
Hi there. Fair enough. Coming at you, one contestant, roaring to go.
We're almost at go.
It's out of the tank. Repeat, the jellyfish is out of the tank again.
Oh, great, animal expert again. I just start prepping my leg to get humped and pooped on.
Now we caught it.
10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Check the foghorn, please.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger and the Hawk.
Hey, Cookie here, and I can't get clean. I see you're all alone. Try not to be frightened. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
You've got Gall, Gallstone Jewelers, because sometimes love hurts.
All right, here we go. Kicking things off, more crazy W's. What do Willy Wonka and Andy Warhol have in common? Both had elaborate ploys to find an heir, they both owned a factory, they were both hypochondriacs, or both hid golden tickets in people's food. Wonka owned the chocolate factory and Warhol owned the factory, the name of his famous art studio. You are likely to see people licking the walls in both factories. Try this on for size. Waiter, there's a saint in my drink. I'm telling you, the face of the Virgin Mary is busy these days. Always popping up like she does in trees and birthmarks and oil spill patterns. Because it is a virgin drink, in which of these beverages would you be most likely to see the face of the Virgin Mary? Drambuie, Zima, Courvoisier, or Horchata? Time's running out. Apparently you've never heard of giving it that old college try. This would have been a nice choice. Horchata is a non-alcoholic Mexican rice milk. And while it's technically a virgin drink, there was that one time a bartender just stuck the tip of a celery stalk in it. Here's one I like to call, I love you for your cookies. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been really lonely lately. And when that happens, I sit around eating sweets. Well, mostly just cookies. Well, mostly just fortune cookies.
Cookies, fortune Swift, cookie, Masterson.
Oh, yeah. You're the only ones who understand me. You're the only friends I have. Wait a second. What's this fortune say? Hey, this is great. You will find true love on April 22nd. All right. Based on the date, what would be an appropriate gift to give my new lover? A coat made out of groundhog fur, a roll of Mardi Gras paper towels, a huge chunk of earth, or a flag with my image on it? Although all these gifts are pretty appropriate, April 22nd is Earth Day, so a huge chunk of earth seems most appropriate. Every Earth Day, I decorate my house with thousands of green lights that line the windows and the roof, with an animatronic Al Gore on the front lawn.
Everybody quattro, hey!
It's time for... I'm more than a celebrity, I'm a celebrity author. Which celebrity-written book would most likely win the Caldecott Medal? Tech War by William Shatner, Martha Stewart's Pies and Tarts by Martha Stewart, Miles to Go by Miley Cyrus, or If Roast Beef Could Fly by Jay Leno? Watch the clock. Miles to Go. How true. It's so obvious. If Roast Beef Could Fly is Jay Leno's attempt at a children's book, and the Caldecott Medal is awarded to the best children's book of the year. I actually read this book, and it's just a piece of roast beef giving a tepid monologue for 20 pages. It's weird that Jay Leno is writing children's books because the only people I know who like him are elderly. If Leno won the Caldecott, he'd probably be humble and give the award to someone who really deserved it, and then take it back a few months later.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's one for you. This place is a dump place, and it's a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a top-ranked hotel in the United States or a British term for toilet. If it's a fancy hotel, press left on your plus control pad. If it's a British toilet, press right on your plus control pad. Each one right gets you $300, about half the room rate of a one-bedroom garden view. But get one wrong and $300 gets flushed. Keep an eye on the timer. The faster you finish, the sooner the place will air out. Cool, let's do it. The Cloister, the Privy, the Swag, the Little Nell, the Nettie, the Breakers, the Bog. Room service. Can somebody tell me why there's a telephone in hotel bathrooms? It makes no sense. I mean, I always use my cell phone to call my mom while I'm pooping. That about does it for round 1. And you're doing pretty well, probably because there's no competition. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And remember, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay then, here we go. Take a stab at jellyfishing. Well, we're all in for a real treat because world-renowned animal expert Hans Hansen is here.
It's actually Hans Hansen.
Yeah, anyway. Hans, what animals do you have for us today?
Well, first off, we have a splendorous creature of the sea, the glorious jellyfish.
Wow, that truly is a beautiful Holy it stung me, Hans! Ow! Ow!
Oh dear, jellyfish stings can be quite toxic and painful.
No it's killing me! Quick! Quick, Hans, do something!
Oh, well, let's see. We could pour vinegar on it, rub salt into it, leave it alone, or urinate on it. Oh, yes, that's right. Vinegar is generally regarded as the best home remedy for jellyfish stings.
Wait, some weirdos think it's urine?
An old wives' tale, as I recall.
So for anyone out there that peed on themselves or had someone else pee on them after a jellyfish sting, just know it served no medical purpose. You had urine on you for no reason.
Urine is just part of the splendorous glory of...
Get out of here, Hans!
Question 7.
Open wide for... There's a soccer player in my soup. Suppose Top Ramen releases a World Cup of noodles. If they base their campaign on the total number of competing teams in each World Cup of soccer, what slogan might they use? Now with 4 fiery flavors, each cup only 16 cents, 32 teams, 32 noodles, or only 64 calories per serving. Every 4 years, 32 teams are selected to compete in the World Cup. And every 4 years, I buy another economy pack of ramen from Costco. It only costs like $20, and I have over 1,400 meals.
Looking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
And on its way, I has question. Who is most likely to have a prescription for Yaz? Jason Mraz, Taz, Naz, or Cameron Diaz? No, unfortunately, there isn't a cure for one-hit wonderitis. No, I'll get this. Yaz is a birth control pill for women, and Diaz is the only woman in this group. Although I'm not completely convinced Jason Mraz doesn't have female reproductive organs.
Scrolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if
Next. Better late than never, ever. When The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson airs at 12:35 a.m. Eastern, 11:35 Central, what time is it in Ferguson's native country? 2:35 p.m., 7:35 p.m., 5:35 a.m., or 10:35 a.m.? Now, why wouldn't you even take a guess? It's not like anyone's gonna find out. Let me show you the right answer. Scotland, Ferguson's home country, is 5 hours ahead of New York. Which means they're in the future.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dream
Here's a good one. The naming of the shrew. Who has a name that does not claim to identify where they're from? Leonardo da Vinci, Charles de Gaulle, Milhouse Van Houten, or Pepe? Watch how easy this is. Da, de, and van all essentially mean of or from, but le just means the, as in Pepe the Pew. Which leads me to the timeless question. Would you rather smell the pew or smell of pew? No, that roughly translates to Charles of or from Gall. And speaking of things made of or from Gall, you've won a necklace made of fabulous gallstones from You've Got Gall Gallstone Jewelers. These stones have passed straight from someone's body and into your heart. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. $4,000 for a right answer, but you lose $4,000 if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Hey, that's my sister! So keep your hands off her. Good luck. There you have it! Just like my mother orders all her meats, I pronounce your game extra well done with a side of extra burnt french fries.
You don't know Jack!
Good
job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
All right, then. Have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceedings?
Later tonight on the season premiere of Hoofs of Love. 18 women living in a house competing for the love of one famous horse.
Oh my god, he was in that movie Hidalgo? He was the one that wasn't Viggo Mortensen.
Who's up for body shots?
But it's not just fun and games because all's fair in love and horse.
Most of these women are here to drink and be on TV. But for me, it's real. I'm falling in love with that horse.
Sorry, I am not here to make friends. I am here to f*** a horse.
And it's all part of one horse's crazy journey to find love in L.A.
I'm afraid there's only one saddle left. Will it go to Tamara or Nikki?
Oh my gosh, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Oh, let it be me.
Don't say nay.
That bitch better get off my horse.
It's time for an all-new season of Hoofs of Love. This horse is not just back, he's bareback.
I joined because I was looking for adventure. I joined because I wanted a challenge.
I joined because I'm retired and they were looking for people over 55 who collect replica muskets.
Civil War reenactments are all about staging a fake battle that will impress tourists on their summer vacation.
Civil War reenactments are great because when you fake your death, you get to take a little nap.
If you're thinking about joining, you should expect to eat a lot of stew and wear really itchy wool uniforms.
You better like the music of people playing the spoons, because that happens a lot.
This ain't your granddad's war. It's your great-great-granddad's war. The old, the eccentric, the Civil War reenactors.
When is a pickle not a pickle? Find out tonight.
Each year, tens of dozens of puppeteers suffer serious hand injuries because they didn't use the proper lubrication before stuffing their hands into a puppet. These injuries can range from minor chafing and small blisters all the way to the loss of a limb and death. Luckily, there is a solution. Felt-up hand puppet lube was specifically designed by scientists to provide the lubrication that feels good, but also keeps puppeteers safe.
I feel good. My puppet feels good. And because of felt up, well, we're both healthy.
If you or someone you love uses hand puppets, don't they deserve to get felt up?
If I didn't get my son felt up when he was younger, he might not be here today.
Felt-up hand puppet lube for your loved ones.
Extremely secretive and expensive government research suggests that cats like gum. More on that tonight.
Meet Timmy. He's just like you or me. He likes to listen to music, play, make friends. The only difference is Timmy doesn't have a mother or father. Timmy's an orphan.
Hi, I'm Tim. My parents died in a tragic car accident when I was just 42. In retrospect, maybe I wasn't in any condition to drive. Anyway, will you be my new mommy or daddy? I promise to be a good son. I'll keep my room clean and eat all my vegetables, except for lima beans. Those things give me horrendous farts. I'll need a car, and it'd be great if you had an extra room or a basement for my drums.
There are thousands of Timmys out there just waiting to find their forever home. If you're ready to start a new-ish family, call the It's Never Too Late Adult Orphanage, because grown-ups are children too.
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me, or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise
Service is what creates customer loyalty, and we're willing to stand on our heads to keep you coming back. In fact, we'll